내가
From everyone here at 2K, thanks for joining us. We've got a Wednesday afternoon edition of the NBA for you, along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry, and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. This is Brian Anderson. And here's Memphis's starting group. We've got Jackson. Johnson is out there with Johnson. Then it's Jackson, and it's Jack in at the point guard. And for Chicago, they've got James. He's out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Carter in at the 2. And so here is Chicago. Lillard looking around, going inside, and the dunk by Lillard.
And what a burst from Damian Lillard that time, just seeing that gap and getting ahead of the defense.
And you know, Damian Lillard, a lot of his points come from the line, Brent.
Well, he does a great job of getting himself there. I think defenders are so in tune with Lillard's ability to drill you from the three-point line. He gets around the initial guy and then into the teeth of the defense where he's very strong at attacking the rim.
Strong anticipation from Jackson on the dish. Coaches love to see that out of their big men.
And he gets the bucket. Lillard's got his second basket.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
Jackson against Carter. First quarter, just over a minute played. That one goes in.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Carter. Davis, the pass to Carter. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
I mean, if I was out there, I'd probably test anyone for Jackson Jr.
Here's Mashburn, and he dunks it down.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Outside Johnson, pass to Jackson. Here's Jack, he takes it in, and Carter with the block. From deep. The rebound by Jackson. And here's Jackson, he'll bring it up for Memphis. Trailing by 4. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Jack. Chicago with a rebound. Lillard finds Davis. And there's James on the assist by Davis.
Once he gets down in the paint, there's not much you're going to do to stop the King.
And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Memphis making a switch here. Jones is checked in. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Jackson against Carter. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow!
Amazing! Man. Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
Many times you don't like that shot selection, but sometimes when you're just feeling it in transition, when no one's on you, great shot there.
Knocks down the triple.
So good at reading the defenses, and James anticipating when they overcommitted.
Outside Johnson. And there's 1:38 left in the first. Here's Jack. Oh, and he nails it from the high post.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Memphis trails by 3. Oh, stolen by Lillard. Here he goes. And the dunk by Lillard.
Well, he can shoot the three, so defenses have to go out and overplay him, and that's what creates lanes for him to do stuff like that.
James against Johnson. Pass to Jones. Back to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. And the dunk by Jackson.
An opportunistic player. When Jackson sees an alley-oop opportunity, he doesn't pass it up.
There's 47 seconds left in the opening quarter. A nice shot by Mashburn. Mashburn's got 7 points in the game.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Jones, the pass to Jackson. And he converts the layup.
Yeah, good touch from Jackson Jr. Ready to score inside when given these opportunities.
Pass to James. And a miss there on the triple. Memphis trails by 3. It's tipped. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Carter.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
And so it's Memphis with it. Outside Jones. Pass to Jack. Jackson with a screen on Young. Jack passes to Jeffries. 4 on the clock. Let's go with a 3. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Chicago ahead, up by 3. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Chicago.
The most consistent attack on offense so far has been the mid-range jump shot. We'll see if they can keep that rolling.
Well, one thing standing out right now is just how fearless everybody is in getting to the inside. They're taking advantage of any lane or angle they get after it.
On the court for Memphis, they've got Miller, and it's Jones in at the 2. Jack can't hit. Chicago leading by 3. Here's Young. Trey quick on the take. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Young's got his first basket.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
And here's Memphis. Here's Jack. Got a piece of it. Young, the pass to Durant. Durant powers through the contact to finish inside.
Not fair of a coach to send out one defender against Kevin Durant, skilled at fighting through whatever challenges the D wants to throw at him.
And looking at Trae Young, Brent, his teams always finish in the top 10 in offensive rating.
Yeah, for Trae, those teams he's played on have normally been in the top 5, along with playing at a top 10 pace. So when he has the ball in his hands and he's coming at you, very difficult to stop. Young's so talented, you're basically guaranteed to have a good offensive team.
It's his first trip to the line. Man, Brent, when Trae Young is on the floor, his teams put up ridiculous offensive numbers. What makes Trae a difference maker?
Well, I think Trae's relentlessness as an offensive player is hard to defend. I mean, he is so quick with the basketball. He gets into the teeth of the defense and causes so many problems, B.A. He sometimes has those stretches where he becomes an offense unto himself.
And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Davis, he's checked in for Chicago. Memphis trails by 7. Jack passes to Miller. Here's Jeffries. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Chicago with the ball. 7-point game, biggest lead so far. And that one's good. Brand.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Here's Miller, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Anthony Davis. Memphis shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Miller hits them both. Chicago leading by 7. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Well, this team has trusted Young's ability to run an offense, and that includes him finding teammates.
Here's Johnson. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Now, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Outside Young. There's the triple. Oh, the lethal 3-ball of Young.
Well, Trae Young's dangerous because he's got that confidence and he's ready to shoot anytime he gets it.
Outside Johnson from outside the arc. Kevin Durant pulls it in.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
There's the 3. Young misses. And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
I mean, big-time finish from Jackson. He is a force out there.
They get it back. Here's Brand. And he jams it home with authority.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
Just throwing down the putback with authority.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Here's Smith. Chicago making their last shot. Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I love the strength shown by Jackson there, refusing to let the defense have the last word.
He shoots it. A nice shot by Young.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Smith. Jones from outside. It's hauled in by Brand.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Young, the pass to Brand. There's the drive. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. 1:06 left in the first half of this one. Jackson outside. Inside. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
And both free throws good for Edwards.
Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility, but I'd like to praise his team-first mindset. If the dirty work needs doing, he's got it, as long as it helps his team get the win.
Jackson gets the bucket.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down.
They swipe it. Here's Jack, guarded by Young. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
It goes on Kevin Durant. Memphis shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Jim Jackson. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Jackson nails both of them.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Here's Young. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Pass to Jack. And he can't get that one. Excellent D there from Davis. Here's Brand with the drive, and the bucket is good. Brand's got 10 points now, just in this quarter. So we conclude the first half. Chicago ahead, up 9. And time now for the halftime break, with the 3rd quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Boy, how about Jaren Jackson? An impressive effort here today.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Davis out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's Ja Morant, and it's Carter in at the 2 guard. And that's the group from Mike Budenholzer as we begin the second half. All right, time for an injury report.
Yes, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Memphis. He called the injury a lower back bruise and said it's very stiff at the moment.
Well, and Ali, it appears that he needs some work done before he comes back to this one.
And we all know that if it's something he can play through, he'll be back, no doubt. Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim, that's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Jack passes to Johnson. Here's Jack. Looking to get it going. Here's Jackson. Chicago with a rebound. Outside Carter. Outside Davis. Outside Durant. From the arc. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Durant's got 5 now.
Yeah, with KD, that's automatic.
Timeout. And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
They're giving up a lot of points in the paint. That's something they have to address here.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Chicago making a switch here. Here's Jack. Outside Johnson. Lets it go from deep. Matumbo with the rebound. Chicago leading by 14. Here's James. And down it goes. 2 points.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Now here's Johnson. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Johnson passes to Jackson to stop the run. Misses from close range. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Memphis trails by 16. Johnson inside. James is there. The shot by Johnson, no good. And so here is Chicago. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
And so it's Memphis with it. Chicago making their last shot. Here's Jackson. Chicago with a rebound. Matumbo has got 4 rebounds now. And here's Doncic outside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Here's Johnson. Chicago making their last shot. It's Jackson, high post. He's got 11. Shot clock at 5. Here's Jack. And Morant clears the board.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Carter can't get it to go. Memphis trails by 20. There's Jackson with the 3. Rebounded by LeBron.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Morant. And the layup is good off the glass.
Because of his ability to elevate and make adjustments in air, Morant has no trouble scoring inside.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
No problems knocking that one down. Jackson's got 14.
It does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triplet.
And here's Doncic. No points so far. Pass to Morant. Back to Doncic. Memphis with a rebound. Jackson's got 5 rebounds in the game. And here's Jackson. He'll bring it up for Memphis. 19-point game. The baseline J is on the way. Rebounded by LeBron. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 13-3 run. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Morant with it. Jackson in his pocket. Here's Matumbo. Soft touch off the glass. Matumbo has got 4 points this quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish, bringing it down with some attitude. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Chicago ahead, up 19. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Chicago leading by 19. On the court for Memphis. Smith out there with Johnson. Then it's Jackson. And it's Jeffries in at the 4. And so it's Memphis with it. Smith with it. Now guarded by Curry. From deep, Johnson. No good. Johnson's gotten just one of his 7 shots to go. And that one's good. Brand.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Jackson, he's now 8 for 11 after that made shot.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
With all eyes on Steph when he has the ball, his teammates find openings, and he finds them.
Pass to Jackson. The kick out to Johnson. Smith inside. He's covered by Curry. The offensive rebound. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Just a load to deal with inside. When Jackson Jr. goes up strong, he puts the defense in difficult situations.
Jones, he's checked in for Memphis. Juzang comes in for Jones. And he's good on the second. Chicago leading by 22. Curry passes to Edwards. Lets it fly from 18. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
And how about Edwards keeping his head up and spotting the open man?
Outside Johnson. Here's Jackson. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball. Johnson, he's checked in for Jones. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Curry looking it over. Cans it with nobody near him. Curry's got his first points of the game.
Great execution. Steph just ripping the defense right now to shreds. What a great screen and roll action that was.
Jackson outside. From downtown. Score it. 13 shots, 9 makes. Solid.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Here's Curry. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Steph with a great job there, just getting to the end one opportunity. The timing of his shot and knowing when the defense is coming at him to draw contact.
And here's Memphis. Here's Jack. Pass to Jackson. Now here's Johnson. To the inside. Oh, swiped away. Outside Edwards. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, so easy to root for Stephen Curry because of how much fun he seems to have on the floor. Embraces the competition, but is able to laugh it off when something doesn't go his way. A lot of things do, though.
Stephen Curry is still playing, but the debates have already started about where he ranks among the all-time greats, Brent.
Oh, BA, it's a matter of opinion, but if your opinion is that he shouldn't be up there, shame on you. At 6'2", this guy is pound for pound, maybe the best player that's ever suited up in this league.
Down low. Jack, good.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Curry passes to Brand. Back to Curry. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Jack. Back to Johnson. Jackson outside. Lets the 3 fly. Chicago with a rebound. Brand's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Mashburn. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Up top, Johnson. Jackson outside. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Here's Mutombo. Outside Curry. There's the screen. Here's the three. Drops in the three. Curry's got 10 points in just the second half.
I mean, he's like a magician how quickly he gets that shot off. Was it ever there?
Here's Jack. He's covered by Curry. Jack passes to Jackson. Chicago with a rebound. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Curry. And Jack pulls it down. Now here's Johnson. The D's right on him. Outside Johnson. Beyond the arc. Sends it home from three-point land.
And Joe Johnson unselfish with that play. You can call his number just about any time, but turning down a good shot for a great one, good on you, Joe. And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Pass to Jackson. Jackson outside. Back to Jackson. Now Johnson. Now here's Jackson. Guarded by Edwards. And the dunk by Jackson.
And you've got to be perfectly in sync on that one.
Man, that's a tough play to convert. Here's Edwards. And the shot goes in.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Here's Jack. And so Chicago takes the win. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And before we go, we'll leave you with our player of the game.